Hi, I'm Dan Roche, and today we are going to be talking about the violin. The violin is made of a few different materials. Firstly, the frame and the neck is made of wood. Next, the strings are made of catgut, which is a cord made from the linings of the intestines of animals, which is kind of weird, but pretty cool. Next, the bow is made of wood and horsehair, which is rubbed against the strings, which produces the sound. The chin rest, which is right here, goes against the chin, and it helps you hold it when you play it. On the back is the shoulder rest, which you buy at the store, and it's detachable, and it makes it more comfortable to play when you place it on your shoulder. In order to play the violin, you need to know how to tune it. To tune the violin, you need to know what the strings are. So, the first string is the G string, then D, then A, then E. Now this is pretty in tune right now, so I'm going to put a few of the strings out of tune and then tune them back. So I'm going to make the G a little flat, and the E string a little sharp. Now, there are two ways to tune. We have the pegs, the tuning pegs, that are at the top. These are to tune it large amounts, and then the fine tuners are to tune it in little amounts, hence fine. So I only have the fine tuner on the E string, so I'll tune the E string with the fine tuner. So that sounds right. And now for the G string, as you can see, it's harder to tune it with the tuning pegs than the fine tuner, but that's basically how you tune. Usually, somebody will tune it with a tuner, an electric tuner, or playing the piano, but once you know the sounds of the strings, you can tune it by ear. So, that's tuning. In this segment, I'll be talking about notes, octaves, and scales. There are 7 notes that you can play on the violin. Each note can be sharp or flat. So the notes are A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. An octave is going from one note, let's say G, to the next G. So if we're talking about a G scale, a 1 octave scale is from G to G and then back down to the lower G. So I'll just play a G scale for you. So that's a 1 octave scale. Now a 2 octave scale is going from G to G to G, and then back down to G, and then back down to G. So I'm going to play a 2 octave G scale. And a fun little, I'll just play another one. A fun little thing at the end is. So there you have it. Clearly I'm having some technical difficulties. So I'm going to play the 2-octave G scale once again. Playing scales is a good way to warm up, so whenever I play, I warm up for about 10 minutes playing scales and just fiddling around before I actually start playing music. So, yeah, there you have it. One thing we touched on in class was harmonics. Now, there are many different ways to play harmonics on the violin, but I only know one. So in order to play it, you have to put your finger lightly on the string, and it's a certain spot on the string. So if you can listen, you might be able to hear it. I don't know, with the technology, who knows. So there it is. See, it sounds. Now that's on the A string, so we can do the E string. So there's harmonics. Now that I've gone through the basics of the violin, I can play you a song. So I'm going to play a portion of the concerto in A minor. Lindsey Stirling is a well-known violinist, and I'm a pretty big fan. So, for my birthday, I asked my mom to get me a few of her songs, and the one that I really like is Crystallize, which is part violin, part dubstep, so it's pretty cool. If you haven't heard it, go on YouTube and type in Crystallize by Lindsey Stirling and listen to it, and I'm actually going to play a little bit of it right now, so... I'm not as good as her, so... Yeah. Alright, obviously I'm a little rusty, but I tried. So there was some of Crystallize. So thank you for watching this video. I look forward to seeing any comments, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me. So have a good life, guys. Thanks.